Dear art friends of Galerie Art Hommage worldwide once more. We have extended our presentations in the light of lyrics. Today we will offer you the antique ballad Oedipus. Everyone knows this tragic story, and many writers, philosophers and psychoanalysts have given their own interpretations or artistic performances to it. The story is going real deep to our heart, and when I listened or read this well-known narration, I decided spontaneously to go ahead writing a ballad. In the last decades I collected many sketches, paintings or pastels with antique models to the art movement, historic expressionism. So I included some of these. My husband is domiciled in lyrics and classical world literature already a long time. So I pleased him now for translation. He did this work with passion, and now you may enjoy the result. We hope you may dive deep in this emotional fate drama. Thank you very much.
Oedipus. Sunshine came hot to earth. Cadmus sowed twisting fangs fine as grain, and in spring there rose a flock of young strong men from the source. They were called Spartans, the sown. Jocaste sprang soon of these. She loved King Laios once, who behaved but cleaved to her. Once, driven from the throne of Theban, Pelops took to himself the useful man, spoiled this very young life. But slightly thankful Laios seemed. He seduced the son of the Lord and embraced him without shame. This goddess Hera soon enraged, for Laios was bound to Jocaste's soul. Hera sent down to earth the Sphinx. The ban was spoken for him. He turned away from this virgin boy, but never find Jocaste's love. Hera turned to get furious, sent infertility to her. Jocaste hastened to Delphi to find out the truth from the oracle. Apollo announced, "Hear the truth," and Pythia, the greatest seer, is here. Laios heard her serious words, a crushing and damning reply. Beware, beware to have a son, because he will kill you someday. Laios, dazed, related, Jocaste won't stay away at once from her love. No longer the chambers they shared. Jocaste suffered so dreadful and sore. In restless desire and full of shame, she made him drunk and bemused. She slings to him full of lust, and soon give birth to a son. Oedipus was his name, his burden already covered his face. Laios, resolved, tied up the boy, the pierced feet together. What fear this man might have to do that without compassion. He brought the child to a servant. In the forest the boy should be killed. But the child's innocent face led him away from this evil deed. To a shepherd he gave the child, who nursed him and cared for him. So the child grew up in foreign blood, without ever having an idea of truth. The queen made up a story, so for all she was held for mother, as if Oedipus was her parent. So the child grew up without load. A bright and proud man arose, handsome, smart, a brilliant mind. Once a day, on a splendid feast, an honorable man spoke to him. "Oedipus, your beautiful face. Look in the mirror, look at yourself. Talk to your parents in a serious way. Never you are a son of those." Oedipus did as he was advised, and hardly learned about the truth. He went to Delphi full of questions. There called with deeply shocking sign, wild Pythia, him in his face. "You once will kill your father and will ask your mother to be your wife." Oedipus soon gets pale and stunned. To kill himself she commanded him, but no, he loved his very young life, so he turned away from his parents, who had done to him so much good. He never come back. The spell was too hard. Restlessly he moved through the waste land. Since once day he met horse and cart, straight up to him the wagon moved. A man on the coach shouted to him, "Go aside, you vigorous man." Oedipus but tenaciously stand, head to head, none cover away. Angry the man took his lash and whipped in a rage to Oedipus, but he, full of force, dragged him aside, so all of the men fell to the ground. The leader of the squad get caught in the jumble of lashing and ropes. The horses in panic rush, dragged him awful to death. But who was the man came to death? Laios it was, father of Oedipus. His own son, was the murderer, as the oracle prophesied it. Laios was on the way to Delphi to consult the oracle again. Pythia should announce him anew. The Sphinx for him has devised. She treated the royal Theban wayside. She asked everyone, and many died by mysteries there who cannot find the key, in fact. The mystery riddle was as follows. What being has 4 legs in the morning, at midday but only 2, at least, when the sun goes down, there 3? Oedipus wandered through the wasteland. He felt not much alive. Daydreaming, he came to a place when the shape of the Sphinx emerged, and Oedipus heard the riddle words and answered just, "That is the man." And soon the Sphinx broke in half, dashing down from the cliffs. Now Oedipus raced to a wanted man, elevated by people at all. He cared for prosper and peace, appreciated by everyone. He already won the throne, so Iocaste was kindled in love. Nobody knows that mother and son be about getting husband and wife. But misfortune soon appeared. The pest, black stranglehold, brought in house and yard afraid, and many young souls get destroyed. People shout, "That's God's punishment!" An herald was sent to Delphi, who brought the bitter words, "Laios' murderer must leave the land." To that, the great diviner Tiresias spoke, "One of the third generation of the seeded man has to decease before the torment of pest leaves the land and leaves the man." Iocaste's father, with the name Menoikeos, he thought that he is the evil force because he was descended from the seeded man, so he rushed from the walls and died. Tiresias, but full of harm, he spoke, "The gods, they don't want those atonement. They saw the great feat of Menoikeos, though one of the third generation has to be judged. The murderer of King Laios must die." Oedipus, unaware, spoke the tragic oath, "The slayer shall be destroyed." So he put to death himself. The paws of fate come closer and closer, inevitable, without mercy, without ruth. Relentless and severe, destiny turned up. Oedipus, Oedipus, what have you done? Oncoming death, eternal forever, the wheel of fate turn weaving again. Is there a greater estate? Reveal to me a new and different life.